Yeah, we're here. It is raining outside, so it's extra cold. Ugh, man. It's one of those days where you just, it was kind of like yesterday, man. You just don't want to get out of bed. You're just like, oh, man. It's so chilly and cold and rainy outside, and oh, man. Seriously, I stayed in bed for a while, and it was the greatest thing I've done today. Sometimes not getting out of bed is the only choice you have. It really is. Because, sometimes, sometimes you wake up and you're like, do I really have to get up today? And then you realize, no, I don't have to get up today, so I'm just going to stay in bed. That's what Blescobar does. Blescobar is a pro at that. He does that as often as humanly possible. I don't know why. Because Blescobar is young and he can go out and do stuff, and I don't know what the deal is, man. He goes out and he goes to his hoedown. Seriously, Blescobar loves a good hoedown. Nobody but Blescobar could go to a hoedown and dance like a freak and still go home with a girl. She won't be the prettiest girl, but she'll be a girl. And apparently, even seeing a woman for some card game players is a small miracle. It really is. Yeah! It's time to go to the hoedown. Anyways, no, I'm not going to do that. But seriously, there was a little something that went on in Discord the other day where there was a tournament, and I think the picture's still there. There was a tournament, and they had a winner, obviously, and then suddenly it came out, they're like, oh my god, the winner was a girl. And people were like, oh. And I'm like, so? yeah, but it was a girl, dude. First of all, apparently having a girl in a tournament was just amazing for some people. I don't think any different of it. Stop honking at me, you stupid microphone arm. But apparently just having a girl in a tournament was a new experience for some people. When I ran tournaments back when I used to do judging and stuff back in the early and mid-2000s, we had women and young girls and older women, even some moms, would show up and they'd play cards, and it was great. So this wasn't a huge deal for me. But apparently, having a girl come in and play in a Duel Links tournament was just, it was amazing. And then, to top it off, she won. She won the tournament. So it was like, wow, not only is a girl here playing card games, but she's actually really good at playing card games. And not only is she so good at playing card games, but she won the tournament. And it gets even better. Gets even better. Apparently this woman, well, I don't even know how old she is. She looks like she's kind of young. She looks maybe about 18, 19, 20 years old. Something, I don't know. Anyways, but somebody shared a picture of her. They're like, yeah, this is her. And I'm like, so? They're like, yeah, not only is it a girl, but she's really good at card games, and she's good looking. I don't know. I guess maybe because I've been around the block a time or two, so it's not a huge deal to me. But I guess for some younger players who just aren't used to that sort of thing, I guess it's kind of a big deal. Because, I mean, I'll be honest about it. I mean, even, back when I was doing the tournaments and judging and all that, a majority of the players were male. Okay, I'll give you that. A majority of the players were male. But, like I said, it wasn't unusual to have women show up and play in the tournaments. It just wasn't a big deal. We all just kind of got used to it. In fact, it was usually the same girls and women all the time. They would come again and again because we were, I was friendly and I was the judge and the person who ran the tournament. So they knew that they were always, I guess, nobody would screw around with them as long as I was there. And for the most part, all the guys that used to come and hang out with us at our tournament, they were all good people anyway, so we never had to worry about that stuff. So they kept coming back, which was great. But I guess it's just sort of still a new thing. Or it could also be the fact that some people, some younger people, the only exposure they have to women and games or that sort of thing may be from seeing Twitch thoughts, and that's unfortunate. And again, don't freak out. I'm not going to hate on the girls that get on Twitch and wear next to nothing and you know, do whatever. You know, that's their business. And if people are dumb enough to give them money, then there you go, you know. But anyways, yeah, the pick, if you're interested, it's still on the Discord. You have to dig through it a little bit because it's been a while. There's been several hundred messages since then, but yeah, I guess that woman's fairly attractive, I guess. I mean, I just don't ever really think of, oh wow, she won a card tournament, and oh, and she's hot. Wow. I just it doesn't I just really don't. I don't know. I'm indifferent to it, I guess. But I guess for some of you younger guys, if you want to take a look at a nice woman, then sure, go right ahead. I'm not going to hate on you for that. But moving on. Yeah, I guess we're going to do some tag tournament today because we've got, what, until the 17th, and today's the 15th. Is it me, or is this month going by really slow? It feels like, I don't know, it feels like it should be like the 20th, but it's not. And I have to check my calendar every single day. And every day I check it, and every day it's kind of strange. Only one day goes by. And I'm waiting for some of y'all to catch that. Anyways, but yeah, I guess we'll do some tag tournament because it's here for a couple more days. What else is there? Let me see. New weekly campaign. Don't care about that. Rank duels. Dual gate keys. I need this to end already. More bingo mission stuff. No. I still have my whatchamacallits, my dream tickets, which interestingly enough may hang around for a while because I've not really, there's really nothing I need. But there is a little something that I want to show you guys. Let me see if I can find it. We were talking about this yesterday, and I believe the day before as well, about how there's really only a handful of cards that I really want. So let me see. One of them was the Desk Kangaroo. And look at that. We've got two of them now. And I still haven't used my dream ticket. So if I want, I can go get a third one. I'm still kind of tempted to use it on something else, though, or to wait. Because I'm still experimenting with this other deck. It's you know, I don't know what the deal is. It does fairly well, but I knew when I was going to start building this deck, it's basically kind of like an offshoot to the Odeon deck I've been using. I've been moving cards in and out of that deck for a while now just to see how it does. And it's surprisingly, in ranked duels, it's actually doing really well. I've not lost with it yet. Now, of course, I'm still just, what am I, like Platinum 1, Platinum 2, something like that? So it's not a huge deal. But,
let us begin.
yeah, it actually looks a bit trashy now because there are so many different cards in there that feel like they're a little thrown in. But this is what I'm thinking of doing. Is that, again, it's for the most part, it's kind of, you know, I took out one Cypher Soldier to put in the Kangaroo just to mess around and see what would happen. I also added in this card, the Hallucigenia. Can never say that right. So that's actually been working really well, especially when you pair it with the Kangaroo. And surprisingly enough, I've been getting the Kangaroo and this together pretty often. So the Kangaroo is actually working. The question is now, because obviously if I'm going to be destroying monsters with the Kangaroo, then it would make sense to probably get rid of the golems, because if I'm destroying their monsters, they're not going to have much left on the field for me to give them the golem with. And so the question is, well, do I replace the golems with 2 more Kangaroos to give me a total of 3 Kangaroos to go for total field control? Or do I put in 1 Kangaroo, like take out the 2 golems, put in 1 Kangaroo, and then put in 1 other card? And that could be anything. It could be a monster, it could be a spell, it could be a trap. I'm still running Chain Reaction, and I'm still getting a good benefit from it because I've got 9 traps. So I'm not really sure where to go with it next. Because I know I want to put a kangaroo in there, but the golems at times have been very friendly to me. The good thing about taking the golems out, though, is that obviously I wouldn't run into any dead draws. Like, if instead of drawing a golem, I drew a kangaroo, at least it gives me a monster to stick down in defense at the very least. Whereas if I top deck a golem and they have nothing there that I contribute for it, then it's kind of a waste. It's a dead draw. So, but I still want to keep the Witch Raider. She's still pretty damn handy. The interesting thing that I'm trying to do with this deck, though, is I want to go away from burn, and I want to go more to field control, and obviously still playing defensively if I want to, but if I see the opportunity, I could still go on the offensive. And of course, Botanical Lion, he's just kind of in there. Again, surprisingly doing okay, even though his effect for this deck is not that great. Just make it more than 20 cards? I could, but again, you know, when you start putting more cards in there, you're less likely to draw the card you need. So I'm trying to keep it around 20. If I have to go to 21, that's fine. But yeah, I mean, interestingly enough, again, this deck, I mean, you could see that it can show signs of winning because of the card combos here. But you wouldn't think that it would do so well. But it actually does do fairly well. Yeah, the kangaroo's been working, interestingly enough. The Botanical Lion. And again, the reason why I like Botanical Lion is not only is he for all intents and purposes, he's a 19 attacker, 2000 defender. So even if you use him with something like Spike Shield, that's going to hurt. But, you know, secondarily, you can use him as an attack monster because he's a 19 attacker, a 4-star 19 attack monster. And even if they use something against it, like, say, an enemy controller, stick him in defense, hey, 2000 defense is not that easy to get over sometimes. So that's why I have him in there. He's a pretty decent monster. It sucks that I can only get one. How many of these do I have? I only have one of these. Okay. And then I've got a regular Paleozoic, 2 Floodgates. And again, I'm thinking, if I'm going to be running more kangaroos, do I really need... Well, the Floodgates are pretty damn handy, though. And I did take one out to put it in Canada. But yeah, I've got the kangaroos, so it's not a matter of even, you know, I could do that if I want. That's 12 monsters. A little monster heavy for my taste, but I don't know, man. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But let's get some action going here. No, I'm not going to save right now. Exit without saving. There we go. One other interesting thing I've noticed is that with this particular deck, the AI, because the way the AI plays, the AI is absolutely horrible with this deck. I was, like, sometimes what I'll do, because I'm trying to level him up to get that extra 200 gems, and so I'll let him go and do, like, the auto duels. And usually if I put, you know, a character out there and just let them auto duel, they win most of the time. Like, 95% of the time they win. With Odeon, seriously, he lost. In fact, I think it was late last night. Yeah, late last night. I let him do auto duels. He lost 3 matches in a row just to the normal NPCs. 3 matches in a row. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing that you're losing so much? But apparently, yeah, the AI does not like this deck. It just does not. Oh, there we go. I'm just making sure it's on and off. I still don't like some of these, man. The reason I'm taking control of Yami now is because that idiot has a horrible... I mean, he does this to me all the time. He sets like 2 of these and then plays his mage power, which I guess works, but at the same time, now there are 2 cards on the field that I can't do anything with. So yeah, that really bugs the hell out of me. So I'm taking control of the idiot. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going to check something here. Okay, no, I can't. I can't edit that. Okay, let's go play Pegasus and this little kid. And of course, if things get a little boring, I don't know, maybe we can go play some rank duels or something. What time is it? 6:15. So we're gonna be dueling at least 7, probably longer than that. We'll see how it goes. Another thing I could probably do with Odeon is just build a whole new deck, like a whole different deck, like have like the old school one that I've been using with him, and then just use up another one of his deck slots and build the Dusk Kangaroo deck. And then kind of go back and forth and see which one I like the most. I actually want to do this now so that all his tunes are at 0 attack. Alright, let's see, what are we doing here? I'm not completely familiar with how these cards work, but I'm going to just mess around with them. So I'm going to dump that. Special summon this. Yes. Let's destroy... It doesn't really matter what I destroy here. Oh, that's right. These can't be destroyed when that tune card is on the field. Okay, so... Yeah. Dark Magician deck is doing good versus Kawakimaru. Yeah, I figured anything that kind of throws the field off like that is going to do really well. And that was it. Excuse me. It's all your fault, Sam. Poor Sam. Sam's like, I didn't even get a turn. But that's what you get when your name's Sam. Yeah, at this point in the event, it feels like it's getting a little stale. So I think after this match, I'll go cash in my coins, and then maybe go try Ranked Duel. See what happens. Ooh, this is not that great. This is a good Ghost second hand. I'll let him burn all his cards. Let's see, that's 1,000 defender. Okay. I don't think I can win this turn. Nah, I can't, but we'll still do some good damage on him. Well, actually... Excuse me. There. Now, I'll purposely set it just to get the buff. Well, that was easy enough. Sorry, Wex. The only reason I'm even still doing this is because I still want one Starlight Road. Can't get it. I just want one more Starlight Road. It's not going to give it to me. I mean, I could keep using this stuff later, but... Oh, gems. Wow, 10 gems. Alright, well, let's go do something a little more exciting. Let me hop into, I don't know who that is. Apparently somebody that's impersonating Chop is here, man. Who is impersonating Chop? We all know that Chop has several impersonators, so we need to be careful. Yeah, we got them Chop impersonators just showing up in chat every now and then now. Like, there was another person named Choppa210. Win and you'll gain a rank? I didn't realize he even did that. Yeah, Choppa210, and then we had Choppa350. And then we had Choppa S10. All kinds of weird stuff. I have no idea. Was that like act nasty? Is that what it's supposed to say? I don't know what it says. Oh, man. But again, he probably has something to... Yeah. I have a feeling this might be a Kawaki deck. Let me see. What is he running? Aroma Strategy. Okay. Paleozoics? Ah, UA. Don't believe that guy. We all know Choppa's real name is Marvin. No, I'm not. Am I going to be a judge? Judges aren't needed. Let me see. Okay, I got a favor to ask, but I'll ask you on the Discord. Okay. Now I kind of know what he's playing. Black Wings? Interesting. This is kind of a weird deck he's got going here. He's got UA penalty boxes and stuff, and... That's weird. Okay. See, then I see stuff like this, and then I'm like, maybe I should keep Golem in there. Because obviously it worked here. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Oh, he's gonna Sphere Curb of mine. Okay. Makes sense. He needs to attack my swordswoman right now. There you go. Oh, he finally got something. He's like, I gotta get rid of that frickin' golem. That deck seemed kind of thrown together. The deck that he was running. I gotta take a look at it, because that just didn't... I don't know. In Platinum, I don't expect to see a deck that looks that thrown together, but I don't know, maybe there is something about it. Let's go take a look at it. That's kind of interesting. Sphere Creevas, Sangans, midfielders, gate blockers, trickies, sluggers, rebounders, dunkers. Okay. That's why, well, interesting though, he didn't use any of this stuff. Gusto, Winged Beast. If you control no card, you can summon this card from your hand. If your opponent monster knocks a black white monster you control, the attacking monster loses 300 attack during the damage step only. Kind of a... I don't know, man. I've never seen a deck like this. Is this like a new version of UA or what? Yeah, I that's what I figured it was. Just to bring it out a little easier, but... Some of this other stuff's been kind of weird. And he's running a Roma strategy. I mean, I can see in some decks how that might be helpful, but I don't know. It seems weird. And he named the deck Haste. It's a cheap version, a cheaper version, yeah. Because the midfielders are a little expensive. Getting just 2 of them is probably hard enough. Ten whole gems. Well, now I gotta go battle Yugi. Come on, man. Give me something here. The only reason I have 1 copy of each of these is because those are the ones that I've gotten just from dueling him. I can't get anything else from him. BCS. Every time you all say BCS, I keep thinking of college football. All I assume is, oh, I guess they like college football. This is a bit of a tough hand. I wanted to give him Golem, but I don't have a Karibo. Yeah, I kind of saw this coming. Just don't do your 1,000 knives, please. Okay, good. Nice. Yeah, what the hell, let's do it. Let's get him for the extra 1,000. This isn't a new deck. I've been using this deck or a variation of this deck for a few months now. Actually, just missed it. I just took out this one guy that was playing, I guess, what Bluskabar would call the cheap version of the EUA deck. We've got 85 whole gems, and there actually isn't anything that I feel I need to buy right now, which is kind of interesting. I mean, other than maybe a few packs from here, but yeah, I can't think of anything. There aren't any new defensive cards, really, are there? Yeah, we were talking about it earlier too, because I've switched out a couple of cards in it. It's still doing. It's actually doing slightly better than it was, because it's always been fairly effective, but it's actually doing a little bit better now. And interestingly enough, the card that I switched in was Death Kangaroo, and that works even better. Even though it doesn't really jive well with Lava Golems. Still no new stuff in here? No. Let's go do another ranked. Let's see what happens. Well, 8 more victories and then I get a ticket, so let's go try to get our ticket. When's the next structure deck opening? Last ones were lit. I don't know. I still have the deck. It's over there sitting on one of my tables. I'll probably film it probably in the next couple of days. Well, I don't stream on Wednesdays, so probably then. This is not a good starting hand for me. Well, it's Yubel playing a Yubel deck. Oh, of course now I draw that stupid card. I hate that it misses the timing on Floodgate. I hate that so much. It's so frickin' stupid that it misses the timing. Well, I actually need to draw Golem now. And hope that he gets a little greedy at some point. It's gonna be a boring duel, man. Just gonna keep passing turn. This is exciting. Of course I'd have to face a frickin' Yubel deck now. Excuse me. You're on my Kuriboh might be okay. Jesus, can I draw anything else besides that? Even a Golem, just so I can have the Golem in hand. Okay, there's the Golem. Actually, I'm gonna purposely burn this. So I can set that. Okay. Knowledgeable? What is knowledgeable? He's really knowledgeable. He knows about gnolls? You know what a gnoll is, right? Trax is like, hey, I'm here. Wow, you're gonna burn Providence on that? Okay. Actually works fine too, because now I can set that. Knowledgeable. It's Knowledge. Yeah, you're missing. You keep misspelling it. You're missing the W, dude. That's actually kind of funny. Here, I'm just gonna start putting stuff down there in defense now. At this point, the only thing I could really do is try to deck him out. There you go, you got it now. I gotta hold the Kuriboh. That's what I'm gonna have to do. He's not doing anything else. That, and I'm just pecking away at him with my chain reaction ability. I'm not gonna burn either of those, because they're just gonna go away. Excuse me. And now he's gonna think a little bit. He's like, oh crap, what do I do now? He's gonna try to get another one of his phoenixes out. Excuse me. Let me think. At this point, I just gotta stall him out. And I know these are gonna be destroyed, so I'm gonna put the Witch Raider out there and attack. And see what he does. It's gonna get destroyed next turn, but hopefully I can hold out till then. Yeah, he's just gonna end his turn. Okay. Okay, wall's gonna get destroyed. So let me put her out there and attack. This is really all I can do. I'll just put the wall down. It's gonna get destroyed anyway. And then he's gonna swing into one. He's gonna try to swing again, but then I've got the Karibo. Okay, so here comes Phoenix. And he gave up. Well, sorry, buddy. You're gonna draw it out that long, man. Yeah, if he would have had enemy controller, I would have been in a little bit more trouble. I still had the Sphere Karibo, though. So I would have blocked at least one of his attacks. Let me see, because he would have hit 24, then 50, because he could have tributed, he could have econ tributed his Yubel level 2, got my swordswoman, hit for 15, then hit for 24, but then I would have still had 100 left, and he would have tried to swing for another 24, but then I would have sphered Karibo that. So, yeah. Just outlasted that dude. Kind of a boring duel, but... Excuse me. Let's see, was it just typical Yubel deck? Berserk Scales. Kind of interesting. Limit Reverse. Ultimate Providence. My name is Hubel. It should be Hubel, not Ubel. And look, there's the name of the deck. I wonder what that says. Do I have 3 of all? No, I do not, Trax, because he will not drop anything for me. The only super rare or ultra rare he's dropped for me is one of the Gaia cards. That's it. All the other cards that I have from him are just from, because once you duel him so many times, he automatically gives you a card. But yeah. I've only gotten one of these to drop. That's it. I don't, or maybe I got one of these. I don't know. But no, he hasn't given me any more of these. No more of these. No more of these. Yeah. So that's why I can't even translate it into I'm gonna troll you now. Well, apparently he trolled himself.
Duel.
A Silent Magician farm deck? Because, again, tracks. As many times as I've been asked that, I've said I do not like playing farm decks. I don't like it. It's boring. I hate doing it. Ancient rules? Please don't have 1,000 knives. I don't keep complaining. I just answered your question. Why not play some naked pillow fighting? I don't even have Montage Dragon yet. I don't. Trudge is at level 29. And I'm not pushing to get Montage Dragon either. I mean, it's a neat looking card and it's kind of cool, but I don't see it being something that I would play all the time. I think I'm going to get one whole pack. Because why not? I think I've only gotten this. Yeah, I think I've only gotten this one card out of the whole set. As far as a super or an ultra. I've only bought 9 packs. Underworld Fighting Balmung. Oh wow, that's that 4-star one. Ah, neat. When this card is destroyed by a card effect into the graveyard, you can target one level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard except this card, special summon that target. That's pretty nice. Have you bought any of the selection box? Again, Trax, you missed the whole day where I bought like 7 packs from the selection box. Yeah, 7 packs and got absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. It was a complete waste of gems. And I'm not just saying, I mean, it really was a complete waste of gems. I'm not teasing you on that. It was just bad. Seriously, even the people that were watching, they're like, dude, this is terrible. It's like watching a house fire. You can all agree it's terrible, but you're just glad it's not your house. Yeah, selection box was not friendly, and even then, it kind of sucked, because out of the selection box, the only card that I really, really wanted was Necro Valley, and it was a 1 in 60 chance of getting it. Well, actually, Konami odds, it was probably more of a 1 in 200 chance of getting it, because you know they purposely push cards like Necro Valley all the way to the quote-unquote bottom of the box, if you know what I mean. Meaning that you're only going to get it probably within the last, 30 packs. Like, you gotta get at least halfway through the box. At least that's how it's worked out for me. I'm just glad I didn't get another Anki. I would have been so annoyed if I got another Anki. If I would have gotten a 4th Anki, I would have been like, screw you, Konami. Just screw you. I kind of want to, but then I kind of don't. 2 mage powers. Hold on, does this have to be face up? Let me see. Target monster can destroy that target, then special summon 1 spellcast trap monster. Then you can destroy 1 monster on the field. Oh, okay, good. So let's do this. We'll do this. Tribute this. And bring him out. Do you know why I decided to control him? Because he kept putting this card right here, he kept putting this down on the field during his turn, so it will completely fill up the field. And of course, on my turn, I can't do anything with that. And he would never use it himself, so he would just purposely fill up the field. He was being really dumb. Let's see, how high can we pump this guy up? I don't think am I gonna have enough? I don't think I'm gonna have enough, am I? Let me see. Oh yeah, we got enough. Look at this Dark Magician. Oh yeah, there you go, now it works. See, Yugi, this is how you're supposed to do it. That's how you do it. You don't just go and start setting cards just to pull off one of the mage powers. You do both of them, man. These guys actually beat me last time. They did some crazy pulling out like 8 dragons in one turn kind of crap, and I was like, holy shnikes. That was insanity. Oh, well, this is about to get really interesting. Yep, saw this coming. Bring out your big guy. Oh, crap. I'm gonna give it to this thing. Yeah, this is very similar to what he was doing last time. Just summoning all kinds of crap. Oh, dang it, that's crap. That's a pretty bunk starting hand. And I really don't want to switch that right now. Although I could pump it up pretty high, but it's kind of pointless to attack when he's got those. I'm gonna wait. Oh, shnikes. That sucked. Oh, wow, that was interesting. Did not expect him to do that. Ugh! No! No! Get out of here. You've done the Magic Cup a total of 17 times. I've done it. I think this is my 5th time doing this one. Because once you do the other ones for the gems, then there's really no point going back to those. Yeah. Although they are cheaper, but you don't get as much reward. So that's why it's best just to do that. Come on, Starlight Road. Just need one Starlight Road, come on. Ugh. Dang it. 7th one of those. Oh, I got Konami'd. T-Beats19, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate it. What did I get here? Oh, yeah. Whatchamacallits. Come on, just give me a Starlight Road, please. Just one. No, good gems. 5 gems. I guess it's better than nothing. I am kind of curious, though, because I got that 4-star Synchro Monster. What deck would he go good in? I imagine he'd go good in a deck that uses 1-star tuners. I really don't know. Where would I put him? What do you guys think? He only needs 4 stars, so it's pretty much going to be a 1-star tuner and a 3-star monster. I can't think of any of my decks where I generally use a 1-star tuner. Or a 3-star tuner and a 1-star monster. Ugh. I can't think of any of the decks that I use where I use that combination. Or either of those combinations. I really don't know. Gotta think about that one. Because it's, I mean, the monster itself is good. It's a 21 attacker, 4-star, and then when he's destroyed, you get to special summon a monster that's level 4 or below. So he's got a good effect. I'm gonna have to figure out. Maybe I should just build a whole new deck and see what we can come up with. Ooh, King of the Swamp. Oh, well, we know what's coming now. He's gonna bring out Red Eye Slash. Oh my goodness. This is gonna get interesting. Anytime you start with 2 spikes and a defense position monster you can throw out there, oh, that's gonna be interesting. Jasmine's 2 stars and Rosemary. Rosemary is 4 stars. The only thing that could have been better here would be if that were Kangaroo. Oh, Rose Lover. Yeah, Rose Lover's good too. The only thing is that, isn't that guy a warrior? That 4-star, isn't he a warrior? That's screw it, let's go for the win. Oh, are you serious? Ah, dang it, forgot he does that. I'll go look at the Arrow Mage deck here real quick, and we'll see what we got, and see what we can, see what kind of adjustments we can make. Because I have a carrot in there. I use 1 carrot. That's it, just 1. But, and he's kind of handy. But I'm thinking maybe throw in like a Botanical Lion, maybe. But other than that, I mean, the deck works, it usually works pretty well. And the Arrow Mage deck that I'm running right now, I'm running it on Aki, so that she gets the copy plants. Oh wait, copy plant is 1 star. Ah. Okay. Well, let's go look. Copy plant is 1 star, and then of course you can use copy plant to copy the level of another monster.
There aren't many like me.
Team 5Ds all the way.
Let's see what we got here. Okay, so yeah, Rose Lover's 1 star. Jasmine is 2. Well, what we could do, yeah, I mean, I could actually use Jasmine and Copy Plant, which you don't see it here, but it's from the ability. She gets 2 copies of Copy Plant. So yeah, we could do a Jasmine, bring out Copy Plant, use that effect to copy the level of Jasmine, dump it, and then bring out the 21 attacker. The question is, which of these do I want to do away with? Because they're all pretty good. Well, I have got 2 6 stars, so I could probably get rid of one of these. Could probably get rid of that guy. Well, I kind of like his breakthrough effect. That's rough. Oh, man. Yeah, his condition is just one or more non-tutor monsters. But it still has to be a total of 4 stars. Interestingly enough, I actually summon this guy pretty often in this deck. I really do. And he's not terrible. I mean, he's not great, but he's not terrible. Actually, you know, she might be better in this deck because of Aroma Garden. Let's dump that and let's put her in. And then I'm going to dump... Gosh, well, that's a 25 attacker, though. Yeah, let's dump that, and let's bring in the 4-star Synchro. There you go. So with the Copy Plants, it could work very well with the Jasmines. Oh, I thought I had only 1 carrot. I guess I have 2. I mean, they're still fairly useful, but... What do you think, Botanical Lion? It seems a bit different. Maybe... Well, I've only got 1 copy of Botanical Lion anyway. So maybe leave 1 carrot in there, and then take that out and put in a Botanical Lion. It's still kind of monster heavy, though, isn't it? Rose Archer. I thought about that. But I tried it and it just wasn't working right. Let's see, that's a 4-star, 2-star, 1-star, 6-star, 4-star. Do I have a 3-star plant type monster that would actually work in this deck? No, that's not what I want. Let's see, plant. There are some very interesting plant type monsters. Well, the thing is that the deck itself does not depend solely on synchro summons. She doesn't even Aki using this deck. She doesn't even need to synchro summon, but it's nice to have the option. Because I mean, whenever you get Berg out and he's pumped up, forget it. Most things are not going to survive him. Oh, there you go. Enmato. Woodland Sprite, Spacian Glomos. There you go. There's a 3-star plant-type monster. Cannot be used as synchro material monster except for the synchro summon of an earth monster. Okay, and I don't think any of these are earth, are they? Light, wind, dark. Okay, yeah, that's not going to work. Rose Fairy, if this card is added to your deck, to your hand. By card effect, special summon this card? No. Grass Phantom. Botanica Girl. Anti-aircraft flower. Remember that thing. Marshall Leaf, nah. Well, I mean, I don't have to have a 3-star monster in there. I mean, just because it helps doesn't necessarily mean I have to have it in there. I still think I want to throw a lion in there. Just to see how it does. Where are you, lion? There. Take the carrot out. I swear I thought I only had 1 carrot in there. Well, let's actually try this in the tag event. Let's see how it does. Come on. Girl power, tag power, is that what that said? I didn't even read it. Did not bother reading it. I thought I had Rose Archer. Maybe I don't. I'm trying to remember where I saw Rose Archer. Because usually cards like that, I usually... Like, if they work, I'll usually keep them in no matter what. But apparently it didn't. Keltis. This just got interesting. Oh, man. That's tough. Because I'd like to get the card draw. But if I miss, then this might get a little... Well, here. We're going to put this down here no matter what. Okay. Screw it. We're just going to go for it. We're going to do this. And we're going to do this. And we're going to get the card draw and see what happens. That's funny. That's hilarious. Thank you. Thank you for doing that for me. That's hilarious. Well, we're going to take some damage here. I mean, well, actually, I could put the Rose Lover down. Well, ooh. That's right, I can only normal summon. Damn. I can't set. Well, let's put her out there anyway. Because she does better in the graveyard as it is, so... So whatever she summons here... yeah, let's put that down. Ugh, now they... Oh, wow, now we're all gaining life points, okay. Let's see, what can we do here? There's actually quite a bit we can do. Here, let's Monster Reborn. Let's get a card draw, although I don't think it's going to be worth it here. That's actually not a bad card to draw. this kind of sucks. What's this thing do again? Every Dark Magician in your monster zone is unaffected by your opponent's card effects. Ooh. If this face-up card leaves the field, destroy all monsters you control. You can only use the following effect. Okay. Special summon 1 Dark Magician. That was a nice route. Okay. Well, let's do this. Actually, there's a better idea. I have a better idea. Let's just do this. I'm gonna burn that 1 backfield that's worrying me. Willpower. Let's see, that monster was a 13 defender? Where is it? There she is. Damn, she is a 13 defender. I guess she's gonna survive for now. And that's fine. She can't move anyway. Berg, very nice. Let's actually tribute. Yeah, let's do this. That's pretty amazing, actually. Yeah, pretty much all I can do. Okay. Oh no, I forgot. Oh, he's not gonna take any battle damage. Damn it. Completely forgot about that. Frickin' fighter, I swear to God. Excuse me. Actually, wait. Now I can do this. There we go. And destroy this. Yes. Ah, freaking village. There we go. I think that's the best I could have done with that. What do we got here? What do we got? Okay. Oh wow, that's interesting. It didn't allow me to pump them up again, or did it? Oh, I don't know. Okay, it didn't. Never mind. It just didn't chain the effects. Blank. That was interesting. It actually took longer using that deck than it did using the Odeon deck. Alright, come on. Well, we got 1 gem coming to us. That's it. I don't think it's gonna give me my Starlight Road. It's like, no, we're not gonna give you Starlight Road. Yeah, it's gonna give me this piece of crap. It should be a super rare. We'll go one more time with Aki, even though she's not getting any experience from this. That's why I liked running an Odeon, because at least he still gets experience. Aki's like, I'm done. Ugh, man, we need to ask Konami about that. When are they going to bump up the 5Ds to level 45? They need to do that already.
Duel.
Oh wow, that's interesting. It's probably the best move right now. Because I may gain from Aroma Garden, but then I'd have to change her to defense. There we go, that actually worked out nicely. What are you talking about? Copy the deck onto another character. Yeah, you can. Well, the thing is that I wouldn't get the ability then. Aki's ability. And same thing with Odeon's. I wouldn't get his ability either. Whereas Aki is not nearly as tied to her ability using the Aroma deck as Odeon is to the other. So yeah, I get what you're saying, but yeah, I mean, again, if I move, I mean, because I have the Aroma deck on another character, but they don't get the benefit of Aki's ability. Oh man, this is kind of crap. Let's just, yeah, I'm just playing passive here right now. Let him do what he wants to do. Oh no, I saw that crap coming. Stupid visionary. Okay, now I can get some stuff going here. Ugh, you suck. Ugh. Dang it. At least I get 1,000. Alright, well we can... Well, the good thing is that I can... Oh, this is beautiful now. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna bring Rose back. And get some dimension going. I know he's got some more of the Paleozoic cards back there, but we're just gonna run with this. Yeah, there comes that. It's gonna get all this stuff going now. Okay, let's just do as much damage as we possibly can. Get rid of that thing. Oh, frickin' Tiki Soul. Yes, now we're gonna go for that instead. Don't give me Skull Servants. Go for 2 Rosemary's. Okay. I guess that one's like, no, I'm not gonna change. Alright. Okay. It's just a matter of figuring out what best way to mix the 2 decks together. Because obviously with the Odeon deck, it's very... I don't know. It's a bit easy to kind of mesh it with that other deck, I guess. I want another one of these! Give me more of these! Hey, look, Trax, it's you! And your girlfriend! Isn't that amazing? Paleozoics are unaffected by monster effects. I always forget. Who has time to read cards? Back in the day, we didn't have that excuse. Now we kind of do. Seriously, man, with half a novel on every card, you can't read every single one, dude. It's just ridiculous. Yubel is an it.
Duel.
That's what Yubel is. Yubel is an it. Well, this is gonna get interesting. Wow. I kind of want the extra card. Oh, that's right. I have to have higher life points, right? See, during your main phase from life points. Okay, yeah, I have to have higher. Okay, so I have to do the ability. I always forget that. So I gotta draw, but it's cool. I'll get my Berg. Tribute to the Doomed! What do we got? Oh, this worked out nicely. No. It's amazing having some of these cards like Monster Reborn that I've not been able to use literally in a decade. It shows you why cards like Monster Reborn are banned. That's just too strong, man. It's too strong. Ooh, got 300 there. Come on, last chance. Yes, it is. That's what I was telling you. It's been... Monster Reborn in the TCG has been banned for a very long time. Actually, wait. I think they brought it back once. Because I think that's what they try to do, but it doesn't always work out that way. They try to bring them back and cycle them in. Same thing with Regeki. It's one of those cards where they'll probably bring it back for a very short time. Like, I mean, because the standard period between ban lists and the TCG is 3 months. So I think what they'll do is they'll bring it back for one cycle, and then they'll immediately stick it back on. Just to say that, oh, well, we brought it back for a little bit. But whenever they bring back a card like Regeki, they will ban tons of other cards that you could use with it to possibly exploit the fact that it's no longer banned. Let's take a look, because like I said, it's been a while since I've actually seen Let me see the TCG ban list. TCG ban list. I looked over it before. The one card, like the latest ban list, the one that I remember that really stuck out to me was the fact that they brought back Stratus. But let's see. Here's the list. Let's see. Oh wow, Monster Reborn is actually not on the list right now. Oh wait, hold on. That's limited. Never mind. Hold on. Oh, that's for traditional format. Hold on. I gotta make sure I'm looking at the right thing here. Let's see. Limited. Oh, Regeki is limited. That's kind of amazing. Monster Reborn. Okay. I imagine those are probably going to be going back pretty soon, though. Foolish Burial for... let me see. Butterfly Dagger Elma. That thing's been on there forever. So is Change of Heart. Confiscation, Delinquent Duo. Those have also been on for a long time. Graceful Charity. That one's come off and on. Harpy's Feather Duster. That one's been on for a long time. So has Heavy Storm. Metamorphosis has been on for a long time. Mirage and Nightmare has been on for a really long time. Same thing with Painful Choice, Pot of Greed. Pot of Avarice comes off and on because there is a small payment to it. Premature Burial, I imagine that one probably cycles in and out because there's a payment on that one too. Snatch Steel, that makes sense, perfect sense. Forceful Sentry. Yeah, because the big three, the thing back in the day is that it used to be heavy hand control. And the three big cards for that, if I remember correctly, were Forceful Sentry, Confiscation, and Delinquent Duo. And sometimes you would start with all three of those cards in your hand. And if you're able to do that, it's mostly game over. Yeah, the game has changed a lot since I've last played it. There's a lot of different ways to get stuff out. Which I think is kind of what they wanted. Because it's not, in most cases, you would think that, unless you're playing an archetype, which a lot of people do nowadays because of this, you normally can't just summon a monster and then immediately get a special summon. Unless you do for hires, which are crap anyway. In the TCG, they're kind of crap. Let me see, what other cards? No longer on the list. Scapegoat was semi-limited. No, I guess that kind of makes... yeah. TG Hyper Librarian. Now I'm kind of curious. Let me see the rest of these. In fact, so that you guys can get a look at this, let me see if I can bring it up here. There we go. This is what I'm looking at. Let me bump up the... just a little too big. There we go. Now it's nice and big for you all to see. Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy the End. That's the card I was talking about the other day as far as Chaos Monsters. That sucker's been on there a long time. I think they brought him back once or twice, but he's been on there a long time. Cyberjar has also been on there a long time. Cyberstein got banned after a week. Dandelion. I don't think Dandelion's as strong as it used to be. They should probably bring him off. Jin, Release for Rituals, Double Iris Magician, Fiber... oh my god, I hate Fiberjar so much. Oh, I was so happy when they banned that card. So happy. That was the card that basically brought about 1 hour games. Not matches, 1 hour games. Because Fiberjar, once it's flipped up, it basically resets everything. It resets the field, it resets your hands, it resets your decks. It was... oh god, I hated that card so much. Fish Blaster, Level Eater, Magical Scientist. Oh, he was strong. This is advanced format, yes. Nobody ever played traditional format. Just so you know, Trax, in case you were wondering, almost no one played traditional format. Because traditional format was not what they used at Shonen Jump Championships. They didn't use it at regionals. They didn't use them at locals. Nobody ran traditional format. Nobody. I mean, I guess... there was one store that I had heard of doing traditional format tournaments, but those were usually for, like, really young kids. And I'm not talking, like, teenagers. I mean, like, young kids, like 5, 6, 7-year-old kids. Because when you're just getting into the game, obviously, you know, you want to make it as easy as possible for them, just so they get at least a basic understanding, and then they can move on. But yeah, all the regionals, all the big events, nationals, worlds, they all go by the advanced format. All of them. So yeah, traditional format, it's still there, but like I said, at least when I was judged and doing everything, nobody ever ran tournaments for that, except for, like I said, that one store that I heard of. But yeah. Let's see, Makura, he should be probably taken off. I don't think he's nearly as strong as he used to be. It sucks too, because he was another card that he was out for like a month and then they banned him. I hated that. Nobody ever really get a chance to use him. Max C, Mindmaster, Morphing Jar number 2. That one shouldn't be on there either. That one's not that strong. Excuse me. Let me see. Sub-Zero Lotus. Substitute. Tyrant Neptune title. Tribe Infecting Virus. I've mentioned this card before. That's basically Snipe Hunter on steroids. Yeah, Snipe Hunter on steroids for that. Just because he was so easy, all you had to do was call a type and discard a card, and all of them would be dead. Victory Dragon. God, Victory Dragon. That card is so. That card is so goofy and dumb. Yatagarasu, he'll never come back. He will never come back. Simply because his win condition is just... There's no way to really get around it. El Shadow Construct. Supreme Dragon. Firewall Dragon. I'm glad I sold mine. Nightmare Goblin. Ancient Fairy Dragon. I did not think that she would be on the list. Digesta and Emerald, Laval Chain. I can't say that. But yeah, Butterfly Dagger Elma totally deserves to be there. It should be there forever. Card Save Return, probably not. Ginger Heart, yes. Chicken Game, never heard of that card. Cold Wave. That was just a basic card. If I remember correctly, that was just a common card. But then somehow, someway, somebody found a way to completely make it ridiculous, and so that's why they banned it. Confiscation, Delinquent Duo, oh god, those two cards, oh, those were just ridiculous. Dimension Fusion, oh, that's such a good card, too. And it has a cost, they should bring that back. Just to make things fun, they need to bring that back. Giant Trunade, it's like Hey Trunade, but it does all of the spells and traps, doesn't matter if they're face up or face down. Graceful Charity, yeah, that has a cost, but yeah, it lets you dig into the deck too much. Kaiser Coliseum, another common card. Huh. Last Will. Oh, I remember the Last Will decks. God, those decks were... Ugh, I hated them so much. You could literally be down, you know, to your last 100 life points, but if you were running a Last Will deck, you could still win in one turn. That's why they don't... That's why Last Will's on here. Master Driver, Metamorphosis. That card was amazing. Mirage of Nightmare, that card was okay. Painful Choice. I thought that card, well... Actually, maybe, yeah. This card does need to stay on the ban list. Because if I remember correctly, the way it worked is you'd play it, and then you would choose, I think it was either 4 or 5 cards from your deck, and you'd set them out in front of your opponent, and then your opponent chose one to go to your hand, and then the rest went to the graveyard. Which, especially in today's game, can really suck, because so many cards activate in the graveyard now. Or you can activate their effects in the graveyard. So yeah, that definitely deserves to be there. Pot of Avarice. I don't know, man. It does. I mean, you're generally not going to get this effect turn 1, or turn 2 or 3, because it takes time to get it off. Because the way it works is you have to have 5 monsters in your graveyard before you can even play it. Pot of Greed. Don't make the joke. The joke's old. We need to let the joke go. Seriously, guys. We need to let the whole, how does Pot of Greed work? We need to let that joke go, dude. That joke's like 10 years old now. Just let it go, guys. Come on. Move on. Premature Burial. Basically, Monster Reborn with a cost, and the monster is easier to get rid of. Because Premature Burial stays on the field, and then if you destroy it, then the monster goes away. unless the monster is unaffected by spell cards, then it's going to stay either way. Rank up Magic Argent Chaos Force. I have no idea what that card is. Snatch Steel. Wow. Yeah, Snatch Steel, basically you play it, you take one of your opponent's monsters, but every turn that you have it on your side of the field, they gain 1,000 life points. So, yeah. In today's game, where you can win in one turn easily, yeah, that needs to be on the list. Spellbook of Judgment. Super Rejuvenation. The grass looks greener. We all know what that does. Forceful Sentry. I'm trying to remember exactly. I mean, I know he pulls a card from the hand. I know that. I'm going to go read it here real quick. Look at your opponent's hand, select one card among them, and return it to his or her deck. The deck is then shuffled. Okay, there you go. Last turn, that needed to be banned. Return from the different dimension. I don't think that should be banned. Royal Oppression, I don't think that should be banned. Self-destruct button, yes. You stay on the ban list forever, you piece of crap. Sixth Sense, that was pretty strong. Time Seal, oh my god. Time Seal decks. Ugh, I hated those decks. Trap Dust Shoot, I don't think that should be banned. Ultimate Offering, I don't think that should be banned either. Vanity's Emptiness, I'm not familiar with that card. If Spellbook of Judgment ever enters Duel Links. Whipport Scout? What is that? I have never heard of that guy. Is he a tuner or something? He's limited. Yeah. But yeah, like I would say like half of the cards now on these lists I'm not familiar with. Okay, well some of them are. Assault Core, I don't know. Cosmo Dark Dragon, I don't know. Called by the Grave, I know that one. No Terraforming, no Scapegoat, no... Oh, Limiter... Ooh, wow! Limiter removal is only semi-limited. That card is ridiculous. In case you all don't know, it's target any machine-type monster on the field. Or I think it's all of them. Yeah, I think it's all of your machine-type monsters on the field, and you double their attack until the end of the turn. But then at the end of the turn, they're all destroyed. So if you're going for the win, then yeah, that's amazing. I'd love to see this in the game. Love to see this in Duel Links. TG Hyper Librarian. I actually have that card, but I'm not familiar with what she does. Wind-Up Magician. We all know what that does. Necroface. Oh, that's an ugly card. Go Google that name on your own. But be warned. It's just an ugly-looking card, man. Luster Pendulum. Destiny Hero Malicious. I don't think he should be semi-limited. Wall of Revealing Light. Yes, because it's a stall card. True King's Return. Soul Draw. Solemn Warning. Solemn Judgment, limited to 1. Yeah, that sounds about right. Skill Drain to 1. Ah, I love Skill Drain. Skill Drain is the ultimate way to piss off any deck that is heavily dependent on effects. I love Skill Drain. And Skill Drain was the one card that was the one trap card that Jinzo is afraid of. Jinzo is afraid of Skill Drain. As long as Skill Drain is face up on the field first, before Jinzo hits. Because if Jinzo hits, then obviously at that point you can't even activate it, so yeah. But yeah, Jinzo does not like that. Magical Explosion, Macrocosmos Limited. Ugh. It looks like they really, depending on all these cards here, it looks like they really wanted to get rid of the remove from play decks. Because that's what Macrocosmos used to be. Macrocosmos was awesome. Infinity Barrel, Imperial Order. Limited to 1 sounds about right. If you all don't know what that does, it's an old school card, Imperial Order. Activate it, and no spell cards can be activated as long as it remains face up on the field. But every standby phase, you have to pay 700 life points to upkeep, basically to keep it on the field. And if you don't, then it goes away. And the good thing about Imperial Order is that it's not, you don't have to pay the 700. You can choose not to pay and then just let it go away. Eradicator, Epidemic Virus, Upstart Goblin. That sounds about right, limited. If you're not familiar with Upstart Goblin, it basically lets you draw 2 cards Oh gosh, what does Upstart Goblin do again? I gotta look again. I forget exactly what the wording is. Draw. Oh, there we go. Draw one card, then your opponent gains 1,000 life points. Okay, I was mixing that up with Reckless Greed. Okay, so that's different. Monarch, Stone Fourth, Symbol of Heritage, Super Polymerization, Spiral Resort, Soul Charge, Sky Striker, Set Rotation, Royal Tribute, Rekindling, Reinforcement of the Army. Ah, that should not be limited. Put that to 2. That should be a 2. Reasoning, Regeki, still amazing that it's there. No cost, no downside. It's amazing. Pantheism of the Monarchs. 1 for 1, 1 day of peace. Monster Reborn. Oh, again, no cost. Monster Gate at 1. Monster Gate probably shouldn't be at 1. Well, actually, maybe it should. Now that I think about it. Okay. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Infinity Launcher. Gateway of the Six. Foolish Burial. Huh. Yeah, that should be 1. Final Countdown should definitely be 1. Oof. Emergency Teleport. Draco Face-Off. Divine Wind of Miss Valley. Dimensional Fissure. Dark Hole! Wow! So Regeki and Dark Hole are both off the ban list. That's amazing. It's amazing to me because back in the day, like I said, once Dark Hole and Regeki hit the ban list, we thought those were just going to be gone forever. I guess it just shows you how much the game has changed. Chain Strike, Card Destruction. Card Destruction limited. Yeah, that makes sense. Book of Moon. Book of Moon should not be limited. That should be at the most semi-limited. Hero Lives, Evil Swarm Extinct, Exciton. What is that? Exciton Knight? Beatrice Ladle of Eternal. Trishula. Oh yeah, Trishula needs to be limited. Psy Frame Lord. Gesture Prominence. I'm not gonna say that. Heavy Metal Foes, Electromite. Ritual Beast, Gem Knight, Master Diamond, Necros. Where are these? Oh, Monster Ritual. Okay. Evagishki, Necros, Magus, Zodiac Rapier, Spiral Gear, Speed Ride. I'm just kind of going through these now. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. That's kind of odd. Performance Damage Juggler, Night Assailant. Oh, Night Assailant. I love that card. Such a good, solid card. It basically has a Man-Eater Bug type effect. I think it's a 200 attacker, 500 defender. I think there's one more thing to it. I'm trying to remember. Come on, let's see. Target one monster your opponent... Oh, so it has to be a monster your opponent controls, whereas Man-Eater Bug can be either side of the field. Destroy that target. When this card is sent from the hand to the graveyard, target one flip effect monster in your graveyard except this card, return that target to your hand. Ah, so that's what it is. Okay. I was trying to remember the secondary effect. I know he destroyed a monster, but that's still a pretty good effect. Now I remember what we used to do with it. We used to dump it in the graveyard. Okay, interesting. Morphine Jar. We all hate Morphine Jar. I still have Morphine Jars. I have like 5 or 6 Morphine Jars in my collection. But yeah, that card was amazing. Miscellaneous Source. What is that? Miscellaneous Source. I gotta read this. MP17. Oh, I think I just... Oh, I have MP18s. So I must have missed this. During either player's main phase, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. During the main phase, dinosaur-type monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. You can banish any number of dinosaur-type monsters from the graveyard, including this card's special summon one dinosaur-type monster from your deck, with a level equal to the total number of monsters banished to activate this effect. But destroy it during the end phase. You can only use this effect of Miscellaneous Source once per turn. That's an interesting card. 4-star, 18 attacker, 1000 defender. Kind of interesting. Insector Hornet, Insector Dragonfly, Grinder Golem, Eternity Arcfiend, Genix Ally Birdman, Exodia the Forbidden One, E-Hero Stratus. That's the one I remember, because he had been banned for a long time. Finally brought him back. Ether the Heavenly Monarch, Dynamite Knight the True Draco Fighter, Deep Sea Diva, Dark Arm Dragon, Armageddon Knight, and Seer Melbranch of the Burning Abyss. Well, there you go. And all this time, Trax was like, wait a minute. What do you mean advanced? Don't you mean traditional? No, dude. It would have been interesting to let it stay as traditional the entire time, because that would have been ridiculous. It would have been absolutely ridiculous. The game would have actually gotten really boring, to be honest. You thought this was a dueling stream? It's not. It is not. Okay, let me go back. There. We'll do one more, and then we'll see what's going on. Well, yeah, because I want to get some more of these coins and see if I can get another Starlight. All I wanted is Starlight. I don't even care about Comrade. Just give me the Starlight. Come on, Pegasus, you feel like dancing? Yeehaw! I want to keep that going, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. There's my Copic plant. Okay, maybe not. Let's turn that off. Sorry. Let's see. So, face down and Attune Kingdom. Oh, well, this could be... Okay, this could get really interesting. When I get my draw... Paleozoic... That's actually a good draw. Because look who's coming! We're bringing him out! There he is! Hey, we got him! The screen is zoomed in. Is it? Oh, I gotta... Hold on. There we go. There we go. But hey, we got him out! He's there! Just got him. Yeah, they're not doing anything there, huh? Okay. Let's get Breaker going. Alright, Sam, what you got, buddy? Nothing? Oh boy. Okay, I'm sorry, Sam. We're gonna have to send you back to Satellite. Okay, we're doing one more because I didn't get at least 300. I know I don't have to have 300, but I like doing it with 300. Because I like it. L'Oreal. Because I'm worth it. Are you serious? That's on top. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, I wonder what's coming next. That sucks. Oh no, I hope he does not get his Ultra Evolution Cocoon spell card. That's gonna suck. Okay, good. I never knew this, but did you know if you turn your opponent's insects, or turn your opponent's monsters into insect types, you can actually tribute their equipped monster to get your metamorphosized queen out? I never knew that. I just found that out. So what do we want to do here? Oh crap. Well, it doesn't matter because she's gonna go away here anyway. Yeah, we're just gonna mirror force that bitch. Let's just get out of here. I don't want to deal with that. You see how ridiculous a card like Mirror Force makes the game? It makes certain things like that happening very trivial. It's just like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to Mirror Force you anyway. That's why Mirror Force is banned. I think. Was it? I don't even remember it being on the list. Oh, no. It's not banned in the TCG, but we don't have it in Duel Links. Because that would make it ridiculous. Come on, give me 10 gems. Oh, actually, I did get 10 gems. It's amazing. It gave me 10 gems. But it didn't give me the card I wanted. Come on. It's not going to give me the card I want. Screw you. Well, I'm going to go make myself feel better by going and buying a pack of cards where I'm going to get nothing. I almost want to reset the box. Simply because having a second one of that card is actually not bad. Interesting card. And we're only 10 packs in. We're 10 packs in and I've gotten this guy and this guy. So what do you think? Reset? Those are two of the better cards. At least in my opinion, those are two of the better cards. Maybe not this one, but definitely this one. I definitely liked this one. Plus, if I reset the box, I have a chance of actually getting a foil card now. Or an ultra rare super right now. Right there. You gotta go! Yeah, Trax has to go do his homework. Go do your homework, Holmes. Get educated. Ooh. That's actually one of the better rare cards in the set. Destroy all face-down spell and trap cards your opponent controls. Oh my god. It's so ridiculous. Well, I think we're going to call it for the day, too. I am going to go and make myself some dinner, and you guys go and do other stuff, and then maybe I'll go play some WoW or something. I don't know. But I'm off tomorrow. I will see you all Thursday. Same bat time, same bat channel. We're going to do some ranked duels on Thursday, because that's all we ever do. Until then, be safe, and go ride a big giant steer.